Well, hello everybody. Daryl Curtis here. BushCat Daryl. Got the rig all looked over. Put some gas in it. We're gonna go out around the block. I had some folks come over, wanted to go for a ride. Then they had some family issue, so I guess I'm gonna go by myself. I've done that before. Ride along. Yep. So all the pre-flight and all that stuff dispensed with. Here we are down on the end of the runway. No real wind. Just taking off to the east because Mike Vecchio was sent me a instant message, said that they were planting soybeans over just the other side of the woods here. So he invited me to come over and get a little video of the boys working. So I said, let me hop over and take a look at it. And as you can see, they're working here, and they got that they're sowing the soybeans in. And they got this plowed right here under the tire, and then you can see the spot where they've got it color packed, so it's nice and smooth. And they got the 3 machines working. I got the tender just went out of the frame there, so I circled around and I dropped down in, and then I didn't want to come over the trees, so I figured I'd come in and make a descending left-hand turn, and then just land on the edge of where it's been color packed there. So we got her plopped on and coasted up along there, taxiing along. And you can see the tractor up ahead of the propeller. And I wanted to get taxied up here on the other end. And it was rough, but the bigger tires handle it real good. And of course it's not muddy, it's just dusty. So we're trying not to get the airplane dirty, because I got counseled about that while at Sun and Fun. So, but in any case, we circle around and we'll get a look at the big. And the neat part about this is the airplane and the tractors are the same color, John Deere green. So you got the guy there with the grain drill, and then we got the other tractor and machine coming up through making dust. You can see them right here on the left, and we popped the airplane in the air. And we fly along, and we got the third machine down here putting the surface on, packing it down so that you got a nice smooth area to combine. So, and we're right adjacent to our runway, so we just hop it up over the trees, and you'll see NY62 is right here. We're going over it right now. So, but headed from here over to Farmer Bob's. Thought we'd see if we could catch him, and he's just pulling into the driveway right here. And I didn't realize it at the time. I sent him a text message and said that I saw he was quitting for the night, and come to find out he was just going over to get fuel and going over on 365, and I didn't get that until I got back. But headed down to the beach to Collins's, and you can see they got the corn all drilled in right here on the approach to this little field here. And this is a nice little runway right here, and you can see the tractor working off on the left-hand side there. It's pretty dusty. They gotta get this stuff drilled in before they get the rain to germinate the seeds. So, but I just plopped it on, nice touch and go landing, and kept it rolling, and just put the power on and took it up out here. You can see that's a nice long little runway he's got there. He's got a Colt that's in this hangar right there directly in front of the tire right now. So doors are all closed up, and they only had the one guy working, so I didn't bother to stop. Campgrounds filled right up. You can see the campground here, and you got campers everywhere. We got our altitude up here so that we could go over the top of the Sylvan Beach here, and I wanted to show you the Indians, the Cove development. Since the last time I was here, they have put a party barge in every slip. So I'm going to assume that if you run a place down there, you get a boat to go along with it. You can see all those party barges right there along in every one of those slips, which they got the roads all blacktopped, and just gotta get the grass growing. So figured we were this close, we better make an approach to Dave Lebrec's field here. And again, we looked and didn't see anybody outside, so just chased our shadow down the runway here. This is a really nice little runway Dave's got here too. He's got it all mowed since we landed the other day. And but I figured, I wanted to go over to Charlie's, and so we headed over toward the casino, and I cut that part out. But this is the VVS school, and right there on the left-hand side of the frame is the new housing development that the Indian Nation is building there. And it looks like they've got some 3 and 4 unit complexes there. That's one of the beauties of having water and sewer in the town, is you can develop like that. And as you can see, that's coming along nicely. They've got some with the roofs on and some in the process, but they're doing a stroke of business there. I'm glad to see some development going on in town. So we made a little right-hand turn and right over to Charlie Bates's. And you've seen me land here before. This is a nice uphill runway right here, but it's kind of undulating. So if you fly up to the little flat spot like right here, you can just grease the tires on and then up the hill the rest of the way. It really doesn't matter which way the wind's blowing there. You land up the hill and take off down the hill. It works out pretty good. Charlie wasn't around tonight. He had everything buttoned up. He's got two or three nice airplanes there. Still got the Pacer that his dad bought brand new back in 1953. Beautiful airplane. So here we are. We're heading down the hill to take off, and just a short run down the runway and pop it right in the air. I'm really impressed with this new airplane. It does get off and climb good. Here we are. We're making our approach over the trees here tonight, because I don't want to have to taxi back if I don't have to. Little forward slip and let her down in there, and then just let the tires touch. Hold the tail up, taxi her down through. Hope you enjoyed the ride around the block tonight in the new BushCat.